Hey Scott, I know one of the things you discuss often with clients is the different waiting periods available in disability policy. You've got 90 days, 180 days. You want to elaborate a little bit on the difference between the two and what you recommend over another depending on the situation.
Sure. When one goes to buy a disability contract, there's some macro features, and one of those macro features is the waiting period. And what the waiting period, or some people would call it the elimination period, means is how long do you have to wait between the time that you become disabled or due to a sickness or an injury before you're actually going to get paid, benefits. Now, the kind of the normal in the marketplace is 90 days, but a lot of folks elect for a 180-day waiting period. There's a couple of reasons why you might do one or the other. Obviously, a 90-day means you're going to get to the money a little quicker, and we're going to start paying you quicker. So that's pretty nice. But there's some value to that 180-day waiting period as well. Because whenever you do a 180-day waiting period, most contracts will have between a 14 and a 17% premium discount.
Right.
So sometimes that financial savings makes a difference on how much are you buying, would that be enough to take care of your family, or can you not afford it? There's also the argument or the conversation that we often have, which is talking about, well, I've already got a lot of money in savings. I've got a lot of money built up in retirement. I don't really need this to kick in right away. Well, in those scenarios, absolutely take advantage of that 180-day waiting period. But keep in mind this, when you buy a contract and you have a 90-day waiting period, once you have that contract in place, if down the road your world changes and you all of a sudden don't need that coverage to start from 90 days, you have the right to reduce that down to a 180-day waiting period, take on that premium savings. But if you originally bought a 180-day waiting period and now you want to go to a 90, you got to requalify medically. So anytime you want to reduce the capacity or the exposure, if you will, of the insurance company, you're welcome to do so. Anytime you want to increase it, you have to ask permission.
Right. So really it depends on the kind of a case-by-case basis. It really depends on several factors, their savings, how much they feel comfortable being on the hook for if something were to happen, and financial resources too, for the payments.
Absolutely. Once again, it's a macro, question. We get that all the time. How much benefit can I get? How much waiting period do I need? How long can it last? All those are macro features, and we want to make sure we get them built correctly up front.
Right. Thank you. That's helpful.